go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
All right,
it's
baby.
about to go down.
All right, cue the theme song.
Where's my music?
It's a rare condition.
We don't got it
in this day and age. On the newspaper page.
The coast.
Some people say it's even harder to find.
No, stop.
We're all singing different songs.
I don't know the words.
Me neither.
I don't think nobody does.
You know, he's the same guy that did the intro for Full House too.
Huh?
He's the same dude. The dude that did the fucking Family Matters intro. He's the same guy that did the Full House.
Oh, for real?
Oh, that's dope.
Little known fact. Little known fact.
Good man, the paper boy. Evening TV.
Oh, yeah.
Legend.
Oh, snap. That's
Legend.
funny.
Yes, sir. He the GOAT.
That's what's up.
Better than Michael Jackson.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna start the damn
She was
show
about
because
to
you about
hang
to. Yeah, I'm about to hang up with it. I can't believe you said that.
It's your
shit.
show. You can't go.
Anyway, welcome back, YouTube social media world. We are back for a second episode of Coast to Coast Mike, brought to you by your one and only Washington podcast team. I'm your host, Mike the Architect. Next to me, like on the upper left or upper right, depending on like how you're looking at this, is DMV Preem.
All day, baby. What's good?
How you feeling, baby?
Blessed. That's it.
That's
That's all I
better
got.
than nothing.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
And we are back with a returning special guest and a new special guest all the way from the west side in Los Angeles, California. My boy Orlando was good.
For what it do, nephew?
And our special guest tonight, ladies and gents, you can find her on YouTube with her own channel called Christina's Room. The one, the only Christina Moye. What's going on, Christina?
Thank you for having me on your show, Mike. I can't
Absolutely.
wait to get into it.
Oh no, yeah, I can't wait to chop it up, man. Like speaking of chopping it up, man, like goddamn, yeah, there's so much stuff that's been happening like this past week. So I don't even know where to start, man. Well,
you know where to start.
Yeah, I know where to start. Okay, I kind of want to start off
You know how to get
with my boy, since you know he is from the DMV area.
Here we go.
Chris Breezy. Chris beating
Hey,
down, baby.
two up, two down.
All day.
Give me a horn for that.
Yeah.
Can we get a horn for that?
You got the horn, baby.
Yeah.
He's a country boy from Tappahannock. Ooh.
He like that dirty. I beat him down.
Oh my
Gotta hit the
God.
moves.
All right, let me look up this
Stop
article.
it.
Man. Oh man, poor Chris Brown, man. Like it's unfortunately you just can't stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So man, let me get into this article from Black Atlanta. An unidentified plaintiff referred to as Jane Doe has reportedly filed a $20 million lawsuit against R&B singer Chris Brown for allegedly drugging and can't say R-ing her, you know, it rhymes with grape and yeah, graping her last month on a yacht that was owned by P. Diddy. In the lawsuit, the choreographer, model, and musician alleges this is the girl. Yeah, she's a choreographer, she's a dancer, she's a model as well. I think she's more known for her being an IG model. She alleged that she and her friend were invited to a party on the yacht on December 30th, 2021, during the which Brown took her phone, offered her tips about starting a career in the music industry, and subsequently, I can't even say that word. Goddamn, I can't read. Offered her some mixed drinks. At a point, she began to feel disoriented. She fell in and out of sleep, according to the Guardian. Let's see here. So apparently, yeah, she was falling out of sleep, and at that point, Chris Brown allegedly took advantage of her. So I don't know, man. It's like, okay, majority of the world like knows Chris Brown's history as far as like, his domestic violence, trouble that he had with like past girlfriends, Karuchi, a couple of IG models and whatnot. I'm a little taken aback because a $20 million lawsuit. Listen, I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan. Dude is talented as hell, cannot deny that. But like, I just have a distaste for him just because the whole Rihanna thing that was just like,
just burned a hole in you.
Yeah, it really did, man. It's like I'm all about defending yourself, you know what I'm saying? Especially if someone's attacking you, coming at you with a weapon and whatnot. But like when you beat the living shit out of a woman, to the point where you can't even like recognize her face. That's the issue for me. But we're living in a time and era right now where we have women who will use certain things to their advantages. Let's say the Me Too movement. We've seen a lot of like celebrity females use this, as a weapon of power, to like get over on very powerful men, and some of it has been a good thing, and others have been very bad, Johnny Depp, go Johnny Depp, and Harvey Weinstein, saying who like clearly deserved it, So
facts.
I don't know, man. Like, what's that?
I know. I said facts.
No, okay, yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, I would love to get your opinions on this. Like, me personally, not the biggest fan of Chris, but I think she's lying. I don't believe her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't believe a fucking word she's saying because if this, I mean, logically speaking, right? If you got raped, would you rather see him in jail? Wouldn't you press charges if you were raped instead of suing him? Wouldn't you rather see his ass in jail instead of suing him for $20
That's
million?
what I said. If somebody rapes me, I'm calling the cops immediately after I'd have been raped.
Absolutely. That's why
why would you wait until now?
Right. That's
okay.
Cap. All that shit is cap.
Well, let's be fair. There are like everyone's different. Not everyone's the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been raped before, so I have no idea what the feeling is like. I have no idea what like the trauma is like.
Right.
So it's like, who am I to say like, oh, why the fuck didn't you just call the goddamn cops right then and there? You know what I'm saying? Like
years later though.
Juicy Smouye, he beat his own self up and he called the cops. You didn't see him suing himself.
On, like,
that's
I mean, I don't know. I just think
if you've been
raped, I mean, unless it was like by a bum on the street that rapes you, and you're probably gonna have a hard time. I'm just saying, like, you might have a hard time trying to recap the person, or if you can't see their face or something. But if she said on a yacht. So I mean, was it dark? Obviously, you could see it's Chris Brown.
Well,
so,
like,
I mean, if you know who your rapist is.
Yeah, but I mean, well, according from the report that I'm reading from Black Atlanta, like, she was saying that like he made her mix drinks, so she was kind of going in and out of consciousness. So, like, that could be something that that could be.
This is my thing. I ain't taking no drinks from nobody on no boat that I didn't see make the drink. Let me get my glass. I mean, you gotta. I just feel like in these kind of situations as females, we have to start being a little bit more conscious because women are kind of a target sometimes too. So with celebrities, especially celebrities who think that maybe they can get away with things or they're entitled or they just, whatever. I just think sometimes as a female, you got to be more conscious. Like somebody handing you a mixed drink as soon as you get on the boat, you ain't see what they put in that drink. You ain't see them make that drink. You just take the drink.
Yeah, but Christina, think about it though. It's Chris Brown, baby. The dance moves, that smile, the tattoos, the hairline.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if it's Chris Brown, blue or yellow. Call the cops, goddammit. If you feel like if you got raped, call the cops. Call the cops.
Don't be. I mean, just me personally, I would panic if I drink something and I start feeling like, hold on, something don't feel right, I would panic. I would, number one, not have taken another drink.
Mm.
Number two, I would probably be like, hold on, what? I would probably start asking once I did came back to consciousness, did you put something in this drink?
Wait,
Right.
can I ask a question to you,
Sure.
Christina?
Yeah.
You can feel the difference between being drunk, getting drunk, and then having someone put something in your
Put
drink.
something in your drink,
Oh,
exactly.
there is. So you can sense when something is.
I mean, if it makes you, because if you have one drink, it's not going to take you out of your consciousness in and out. She made it sound like she only had like 2 drinks. So 2 drinks of what?
Let's say it's
2
hard
drinks?
liquor, straight hard liquor. Let's say nothing was put in the drink. Can 2 drinks of hard liquor make someone feel kind of like,
No,
man.
I think, okay, if you got if you drink 2 cups of some straight vodka, I think, yeah, it might throw you a little bit off balance, but I still don't think it's going to make you slip in and out of consciousness.
Okay. Oh, well, I forgot I left this part out of this report. So let me continue a little bit. So Jane Doe, the IG model that allegedly is accusing Chris Brown of raping her, Doe alleged that Brown then led her into a bedroom, refused to let her leave, undressed her, engaged into intercourse with her, and requested that she take a Plan B pill the next morning as an emergency contraceptive measure.
Cap. All cap. Cap.
Okay.
You
now,
think still
hold
cap?
on.
Cap.
Still cap? You think so?
Hold on,
You ain't
wait.
call the cops, bro.
I know.
Call the cops.
But the thing is, you know what?
I mean, let's think about this, y'all. This is
Yeah,
Chris,
I
beat him down
mean-
Brown. I'm sorry, Chris Brown. Very powerful person in the industry. You know,
I mean,
it's not like you could just like, oh my God, Chris Brown raped me. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, bitch. You know,
right.
Don't they do the whole rape kit at the hospital and shit like that?
This is
Yeah.
true. Like, as far as I know, like there hasn't been like any like evidence as far as like rape kits or like sperm samples or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
So right now it's nothing but an accusation.
And
At the moment,
an accusation
so it's
and
just
$20
word of
million
mouth.
on the line.
Right.
That's
Call
my thing,
the
man.
cops. Fuck
Yeah.
that money. Call the cops, cause that will fuck. I know rape victims. That shit fucks up your mental. Okay, call the fucking cops. Money shouldn't even be the first thing on your mind if you got
That's
raped.
what I was gonna say. If it's affecting you mentally, you got to go to therapy. You get PTSD, whatever it does to you mentally or affects you.
Absolutely.
You should be more concerned about your mental health, your health. Bump, like you said, bump that money.
Oh,
So,
hey, but you said the key word though. Possibly affected her mental, which means like, hey, maybe she didn't want to like bring this shit up because like, you know,
maybe
it just messes with her mind.
She brought up $20 million, so I guess her mental wasn't all that fucked up.
Hey man, she probably didn't go to work.
Seems sketchy.
I call cap.
It kind of messes her credibility. The fact that she didn't go to the cops first. She waited. I don't know how long ago did this incident happen?
Right.
This happened in December, so last month, December 30th, 2021.
It's relatively recent, but still, the cops.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago.
And you still haven't been to the cops?
Yeah,
right.
It has to be the first thing.
I mean, it's Chris Brown. I mean, because that's what they're gonna do. Like, okay, well, we can give you they'll do the rape kit sample on you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Well,
if she's
hold on.
lying, she gonna get caught up.
Remember what I said that I said in this article, and let me read this again. All right, so he engaged in intercourse with her and requested that she take a Plan B pill the next morning as an emergency contraceptive measure.
Oh.
Now, they say he requested she take the Plan B pill. But it is Chris beating down.
So, with that being said, to take the
but then they even
Plan,
engaged.
You're taking the Plan B pill basically means that he raped you raw. Semen is in your vagina.
Right.
Go to the cops so you can take a rape kit, so you'll have sufficient evidence to prove that he raped you. But no, you wait a month to sue this nigga for $20 million.
Exactly.
That's a come up.
But hear me out though. All right. Okay. And like, this is just, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, just thinking outside the box, or like, this is,
I got a word for you. Cap.
Well, that's a Ravens cap, so that don't count.
Here we go. Here we go.
I mean, if it was Cowboys, then it's like, all right, you might have a point.
Oh my
but yeah,
God.
so
That
we're not gonna go there.
That cap has dust on it from 95. But keep on going. Continue with your reasoning, sir.
The Cowboys, man, boy.
America's team. Fuck y'all.
Cowgirls.
But I'm just saying, what are the chances, and this is Chris Brown, of him possibly like threatening her? Take into account, this is a very powerful dude. All right.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Christina. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, he's Chris Brown though. Do you really think Chris Brown has to rape somebody?
Well, no, I get that, but like, powerful men have done that before, who are not black.
Yeah, I mean, everybody.
Powerful white men have done fucked up shit like that before, huh?
I was telling Orlando I didn't mean to chomp him off right there.
No, well, I was just saying that yeah, it's Chris. The woman's credibility is at question, but because Chris Brown's reputation precedes him, right? You can't help but think it's possible because Chris Brown. That's the kind of like the difficulty, right? Yeah, I don't believe this woman, but hey, if it turned out that Chris Brown did do it, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Right? Didn't I tell you that, Mike? Didn't I say that?
Yeah, that's all right. Because y'all remember, like, this is when he was really fucking young. He was on like the Tyra Banks show back when Tyra Banks was like,
had that talk show.
Yeah, she had a talk show. It's a bullshit talk show, but
yeah.
Shout out to Tyra Banks.
He was on
Shout
there.
out to Tyra Banks.
She's still sexy.
It's not bullshit, Tyra. Don't listen to him.
I know Tyra. If you want to call and talk about it, call me Tyra. Shout out to Tyra Banks. Fuck Mike.
Duck when she comes in the room, that forehead. But anyway,
this is crazy. This is nuts. Tyra, I apologize on behalf of the Washington podcast team. Shout out to you, Tyra Banks. I love you. Whatever he says, he's crazy. All right. He's a Republican, Tyra. So continue, Mike.
Wow. I'm talking shit. I'm broke as shit, and she's rich as fuck. Like, she cares what I say. Anyway.
Jesus.
But okay, so he was on that show, and he was talking about, like, I believe it was either his father or uncle that he was referring to, talking about how, I think it was his father. He was talking about how he was abusive towards his mother, and I think
he was stepdad.
Stepdad? Okay, thank you. And he was just talking about, like, he saw, the abuse happen when he at a very young age. I don't remember what he said verbatim, but he was pretty much going along the lines of, like, man, like, it's like messed me up mentally. I would never do that to a woman, blah, 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 blah. I would never take advantage of, like, someone who was, like, weaker than me, and blah, 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 blah. Rihanna happens, like a couple of years later. It's kind of like, yo, bruh.
I mean, I'm with Orlando, though. It is hard to think. It's just hard to think that somebody with such a gift. I don't know. It's just like, it's like a complex almost.
Not really.
I think it is personally, but at the same time, if it did come out that he did it, I wouldn't really be surprised.
Yeah.
Hey, look, R. Kelly, every woman threw panties at R. Kelly in the 90s, and he still wanted little girls. So anything is possible.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you said too, Mike, he's Chris Brown. Everybody, especially, people are always like, nah, Chris Brown, man, don't talk about Chris Brown. Everybody ready to come in.
I'm out here in Hollywood, all right? Like, I did like Uber like a couple years back, okay? I picked up girls from like Chris Brown's mansion. They were talking about like how he was an asshole towards them, and he was so mean, and blah blah blah.
I believe that.
Yeah, but by the time it got to the point where I was dropping them off, they was like, but I still love him. He's so talented. I'm like, oh my god, like, it's like, what the fuck? Like,
exactly.
It was crazy.
That's
like,
what I mean by
like, how do you go from like,
That's what
like
I mean when
saying
I
like
said
God, like he's emotionally abusive, and it's like he made me cry. He said it
it's
was some
that
shit.
bad boy thing.
You
It's
know,
that
he said
it's
that
a
my
weird thing.
yeah, it's just
It's a
weird. It's
weird
like,
thing.
you have like a bunch of girls in your car crying about Chris Brown because he made the comments about you having like, drippy titties and shit. And then as soon as you get out of the car, it's like, oh, but I love him. He's so talented and blah blah blah. So like my thing is like, I think if you're infatuated with someone, if you're
Right,
like your mind will go all over the place as far as like,
you're right.
holding up
I
for them,
never thought
lying
about it
for
like
them.
that. As an infatuation, you'll overlook the red flags. That's kind of
Yeah,
true.
that's what I was
That
getting
is
at.
kind of true.
I'm still. She cap. She's cap, bro. She's cap. So if Chris Brown threatened her, bitch, if you go to the cops, I'm gonna kill you. I won't go to the cops. I would lie to him, say I won't go to the cops. Go somewhere that he that you can't be seen. Go to the fucking cops. Get the rape kit.
Yep.
And hide out until okay. Well, we found out the semen belongs to Chris Brown. Oh, they gotta get the warrant, do whatever, get the DNA sample from Chris Brown. Bing bong, nigga. Like
that would have been the best way to catch him. Besides waiting,
or asking for $20 million.
Right.
Suing for $20 million. I'm sorry.
I mean, he right though. When you, it's not like she said, I just need $5 million.
Right. Your mental state ain't that fucked up if you're suing him for $20 million fucking dollars. You had enough sense to get the $20 million. You have enough sense to go to the motherfucking cops.
Hey.
Case closed. Bring out the dancing lobsters, baby.
That's a good point. She said, hey, $20 million, but I'm not gonna go to the cops.
Right. Cat. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna do a countless amount of interviews once her name gets leaked. Maybe write a fucking book. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she did get raped, fucked up. But
do you guys remember when that one girl accused him of putting a gun in her face and all that other stuff?
Oh yeah.
And that turned out to be not true, and the police came to his mansion on that.
Yep.
So I mean, like you guys said, it could go either way, but I kind of do stick with Orlando with that point, saying if he did do it, I wouldn't be like, oh my God. I would be like,
And Chris Brown has an album coming out.
I was hoping you didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. And he has an album coming out pretty soon, dropping really soon. So
there's that too, man.
Like, it could be publicity.
Case
closed. Exactly. And I hate it when fucking celebrities do that shit.
Because what do they say in Hollywood?
No such thing as bad publicity.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's better, bad or good is better than no publicity.
Yep.
Yep. Just because you stay relevant. Like, I even think with this stuff with Kanye, it just.
Yeah, but it's like someone like listen, like again, I'm not a big Chris Brown fan.
Chris Breezy.
Yeah, but it's like the motherfucker's talented as shit. No one can deny that. Does he really need to go that route? He doesn't need to do that.
No.
You already have people comparing him to Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, you are Chris Brown. You do not need to do that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's I hope that's not the case with this shit. I hope honestly, I really hope this chick is just lying her ass off, trying to make it come up, but I mean, but if it's true, man, bro.
If it's true, I'll have to take him out of my playlist.
People are still listening to R. Kelly. Stop.
Poppin' will still forever be on my goddamn playlist.
She want that love it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's hope for the best.
Yeah,
let's hope for the best.
Hopefully, let's pray for both of them. How about that?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
even though she capped, I'm gonna pray for both of them.
Yes, definitely, because that's wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So moving on, man. So this next one, man, this shit pissed me off because, like, listen, I'm not a parent, don't have kids, but if I ever had a kid and like if this shit happened to them and like if my friend did this shit, like I'd probably fucking kill this person. So Regina King, her son Ian Alexander Jr. Passed away by suicide. I believe like a week or two ago. He was only 26 years of age. So like the entire time, Regina King, she remained silent. Didn't go to the press, didn't go to any like news reporters or anything like that. She just stayed to herself, which I think you should do, especially something as serious as like your family member, anyone, commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is no one else's business but mine.
Right.
Vivica A. Fox, who claims to be her fucking friend. Like, I'm only gonna read like a little bit of this shit because it pisses me the fuck off, man. Because
And I didn't hear her statement, so I'm ready to hear everything.
I'll just read a little bit because like this shit is just
she was self-absorbed, I bet.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't want to say something wrong, she said. The soul food actress described the 51-year-old actress as so strong, adding that more than anything, I'm glad I got to hug her. I'm glad I got to look her in her eyes. This has been absolutely one of the longest weekends I've ever had in my life. It's like I can't stop crying. Fox also said that she's praying that if anyone sees any signs of someone being in distress to stop, take a minute and make sure that they are okay. Fox also revealed that she was not the only one presented to support King. She did not name any names, but said, if you never ever thought that the African American actors, and talent supports and loved ones, supports and loves each other. I saw it last night. Okay. How do I go about this shit? Why the fuck do you think it's a good idea, to like let this information out? If this person is your friend, that you claim that this is your friend, okay? Let me calm the fuck down. All right. I'm just saying this. If my son, my daughter, my child commits suicide, I have a friend that comes over, tries to comfort me, relax me, telling me that everything's gonna be okay, all that bullshit. Even though like I'm really telling them like, yeah, it's great, but get the fuck out. I need to like, mourn for the passing of my child. How the fuck do you think I'm gonna take it if you're saying all this shit in the fucking press? Like I'm not feeling that shit, Like I'm not a fan of it. I honestly think that Vivica A. Fox is just doing this shit for clout because I don't know, she hasn't really done shit. I mean, she's on a YouTube like podcast like Cocktails with the Queens, which is sometimes entertaining and sometimes like they just say really stupid shit. But I don't know, man. Like I just think this is a really fucked up thing to do.
It's kind of tacky.
Yeah, this is very tacky. It's kind of like I honestly felt like she was just doing this like just get some type of like
attention. Vivica known for that.
Is she though? I mean, I don't know. Other than like 50 Cent dumping her ass like a long time ago, it's like I really don't know shit about her.
Ride somebody else wave to get her little 2 cents minutes, whatever, her little attention time. I'm not gonna say fame.
Yeah, but so you're gonna do that to the point where like your so-called one of your best friends or your friend child commits suicide? You're gonna go that fucking far?
See, this is when I think Hollywood doesn't know how to separate themselves from reality. Like, you on camera putting on this whole, I saw like clips of it where she was kind of like being emotional and and it's like, okay, we get that, this is your friend and you're hurt and all that, but it's like to Regina, it's probably something that's extremely personal. This is her child, so it's almost like making a mockery slightly,
right?
On Vivica's part. So I do think it was a little insensitive. I don't think she was being intentional. I think a lot of these people in the entertainment business, they don't know how to separate reality from like being on the TV screen.
Did someone ask her how Regina was doing, and that's why she said what she said, or she just
I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure if like someone asked, like, well, even if that was the case, if someone asked her, like, hey, how is Regina doing? Just say something simple like
Right.
you
Don't
know,
have to
she's
do a
recovering,
bomb.
you know, like yeah. There's
Okay,
no need
so
to like go into detail about, you know.
Right.
maybe I agree with Christina in that sense that Vivica doesn't know how to be, maybe simple or
Right.
maybe these like short answers, and
Mhm.
she thought I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna say something really like I don't know, non-intentional to be offensive, but she didn't realize
But she
that she was going a little bit too far, to revealing too much.
Okay.
And we can blame Vivica for having no sense, I guess,
right.
but for not for doing it on purpose. I don't know if that's the case in here. In my
I
opinion.
mean, yeah, I guess I'm just going more off of emotion. That's fair to
Yeah.
say. I just like me personally, like I would just be pissed off. Like I would just hit her up like, yo, you fucking bitch. Like you
We know
fucking
you
bitch.
would.
Like,
We know.
what do I do? Like, yo, this was supposed to be a me and you fucking conversation. Like, really, this shit's in
Yeah.
Black Atlanta. Like, yo, my fucking son killed himself.
Right.
Like, you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Yo,
It was a little insensitive and a little dramatic moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, this is a real thing. You're not acting. Hello.
Yeah.
She sometimes
Cameras
to me
off.
don't know how to turn it on and off.
She too fucking old to be acting like that. God damn it! Like I don't. She dumb as fuck. Straight up.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a little-
If your friend going through something like that, especially with your friend's son committed suicide, the best thing you could have said is, my best friend is going through something right now. Just keep the family in our prayers. Bing.
Yeah.
That's it. Doing all that other
Some
extra
real
shit.
shit.
Doing all
Some
that.
real shit.
Right.
Simple.
Doing that all that other
Simple.
extra shit is for
Right.
publicity stunt. Like, let's be real. When was the
Exactly.
last time you seen Vivica Fox in a major movie? Mine was fucking Independence Day when she played a fucking stripper. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
You know what the fuck you doing? Fuck out of here. And that little stupid shit she tried that movie Chocolate City. Ain't nobody gonna watch that dumb ass shit. She was trying to make it
Chocolate City. What
a
is
black
that?
version of Magic Mike, basically.
Yes. You never seen Chocolate City, Mike?
I never even heard of it.
My point
Oh my
exactly.
God.
So she's doing that shit for a fucking publicity stunt. Fuck her, man.
Wow.
That's fucked up. Straight up.
Clout chasing. That is messed up.
I hope Regina King got in her ass too. Like, bitch, you know
She
motherfucker
probably
better.
did.
I hope so
She
too.
I hope
probably
so.
did.
That's a delicate situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fuck her.
I lost a
for
lot of
Wrong in
respect
that
for that
aspect.
shit, man.
Yeah, she was wrong in that aspect to make it seem like it was kind of like about her. Like, it ain't about you.
Trying to be relevant, nigga. Vivica, your time is
Right.
done. You're
Right.
done.
I mean, just even some of the
Done.
shit that like I'm looking at right now, like like it's another thing. This is like from LA Times, something like real quick. I got a text saying Regina wants to see you, and I made a U-turn and immediately headed there.
Yeah, all
You see
that
what I'm saying?
I didn't
unnecessary.
think about where I was I was or where
like
I was
a
doing.
Yeah, that's
Like
a
a
little too
movie.
much.
Unnecessary.
Like a movie.
That's a movie. Yeah, that's a movie.
Keep my best friend in your prayers.
She just
That's it.
always on act mode. Like, it's weird. Like, yo, can you separate yourself from
Yeah,
the
like
fake to reality?
Right.
exactly. Like bitch, curtains, shows over. Like stop.
Motherfuckers
God
crazy, man.
damn,
Hey, same
man.
people.
The end.
They do that shit too when people not a celebrity's family member, but when an actual celebrity died, like you always have these other celebrities doing the most on social media.
Yeah.
I remember when we was on the yacht drinking champagne and we was talking about this and that. And y'all know fucking way y'all was that fucking close to that person. Get the fuck out of here. Say some quick shit. Hey, listen, my best friend going through something right now. Just keep her in your prayers. Bing.
Right.
That's it.
That's
Fuck
when
Vivica
you should
Fox,
get-
yo.
That's when you should get real. Like, come on now.
Fuck Vivica
Get
Fox,
real
man.
with the
Yeah,
people.
I gotta say fuck Vivica Fox for that shit too, man. Like
And I'm gonna also say I'm gonna keep my condolences go out to Regina's family, man. Shout out to them.
absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely, man.
Blessings.
Like I mean, me not even being a father, like I couldn't imagine. Yeah, obviously I can't. I have no idea what the fuck
Honestly.
she's going through.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I
Devastating.
saw that news, I don't even like it's. I know it sounds crazy. I have 2 sons, so certain things that go on with young, especially Black boys, and things that they're kind of gonna experience.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even like to indulge in that type of stuff because I feel like you can almost manifest it.
Right.
and I don't want to even think of something like that, even though I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Of course, prayers up to her and her family.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to indulge in it. I just, you know what I'm saying? Because if something like that was to happen, I don't know what I would do.
I think that ties to like the law of attraction. Whatever you think about, you know, whatever energy you put into the universe, you will always get it back. Even if the stuff that's like when you say, oh man, I hope my car makes it to work. I don't want it to da 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 da. If you even think about it, you're still manifesting it. You know what I'm saying? You're still putting that energy out, and it can come back to you. So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Yeah, it's
I'm
that law of
like real
attraction shit.
sensitive about stuff with my kids. I don't like for nobody to even say that. I'm like, what you say about my kids?
Absolutely. Because you definitely getting a Johnny Cage uppercut from me. You say anything about my kids. You can talk about me all day, but when it comes to my kids and my family, my woman,
exactly. That's a boundary.
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
fuck you
overstep
up.
that.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Well, yeah. Prayers, condolences, you know, to Regina King, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, definitely.